Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' It's D, about to react to this Playback video titled, You Women Need to Stop Rejecting Me or Else. Just reading this title, I immediately thought of one of my favorite episodes from Law & Order SVU with the incel, where he just was like, these bitches, they don't like me. He's like recording himself. He put up this YouTube video or something about it, about how he ain't never get no play or whatever. He was real salty about it. Hilarious. Okay, I think incels I think incels are just hilarious. Okay, find lots of joy in hearing the ridiculous things that they say. Okay, it's very, very funny because it's like none of these things and none of this hate is gonna get you any pussy ever, you lame. but keep talking. This is jokes, you know. So this is an incel apparently. So we're gonna see what him and his big ass head got to say. Let's watch.
So, I was scrolling TikTok, and this might be the sickest individual I think I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
great.
Oh, this
always
head.
deserve to be from rejecting nice guys like me.
Why was Greg
What
there?
the f*** are we watching? What the hell?
He believes that all women who dub him, they deserve to be da-da-da-da-da because he's a nice guy. He also's been on apps.
Oh, wow. That's why you brought the grape, you sick-ass, big-head-ass nigga? You think these women deserve to be... Wow. I'm just now starting to associate grape with, because people online, censorship, whatever. Niggas is starting to say grape, so that's why it took me a second to get that. But wow, you sick big head.
Fishing women.
Yeah, sexy. This is
Wait, what's happening?
Been on apps, catfishing women.
Yeah, sexy.
I know you lying. You said that. You
Sexy. What the fuck is this?
not trying to slideshow.
Right. Women catfish on dating
So
apps too.
blurry.
And you do not get made fun of for it.
Yes,
But
they
when I
do.
I gotta get made fun of.
Cause you ugly.
Double standard.
And if they double men, you think it's fucked up as well because I'm still a nice guy. Why don't you fuck with me even though I'm lying to you about my images?
Men who say they're nice guys are never nice guys. Never. Okay, that is the telltale sign.
I'm serious.
Females will get enough of rejecting me for being short, especially you black women.
We need to
That's
watch
not a
him.
threat, it's a promise.
Oh, this is scary.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And then
FBI.
he also thinks that he's untouchable,
Need to
that this is
watch
how the
him.
world works, and he can just do and say whatever he wants to say, bro.
I am untouchable and I am bulletproof. I went viral 2 times before tonight, and nothing ever happened to me, and nothing will ever happen to me personally. So do with that as you will.
And on top of that, he been
Oh,
doing
he's
just
so
a bunch of other
unfortunate to look
random
at. Those
crazy
teeth.
things on the internet, and by far, I think the definition of what lonely men look like in today's world, bro.
So I'm getting a lot of disrespectful comments, but one thing, nobody is gonna say nothing to my face, and I know that for sure.
Cause you in
I've
hiding.
catfished chicks before in dating apps, and they block me. No matter how nice you are, they will still reject you in a heartbeat. Why do you big females reject short men? Answer in the comments and share. Why do you females always reject the nice guys like me for the dope dealers?
He's slow also.
What do
so.
you females get from putting the nice guys last? That's what I want to know. So not only do females...
They're not
get
putting you
like-
last. You're not getting put nowhere in the equation. Okay, you're not even an option. But he's definitely slow. It's giving. I don't want to offend anybody who might have any. Anyway, because for the longest I kept saying I was putting autism on everybody, but I realized that could come across offensive to some people who are autistic because I'm equated to them being slow. But I'm really not. I'm really saying that. Okay, maybe that's offensive, but he's slow. Okay, he's giving slow, so I don't even think he's autistic. It's giving something else, just like mental retardation. That's an actual term for people who are not aware, because niggas are slow, like this nigga. Yeah, I feel like he's like mentally retarded.
Nice guys last. For some reason, they also put light-skinned men like me last.
Light skin.
These are the type of men that fresh and fit over you.
You're so fucking petty,
What?
nigga. Why are you making this about
What?
them?
I know, I'm just saying, these are the men that they were saving, man.
Yeah.
And
They
I'm
just
so-
say shit
and it's
apparently.
gonna really pain me to see men like this out and about, bro, with no guidance, man.
They not on about
So
the in the
this right here
house.
is like by far the weirdest thing I've ever
What's
seen in
wrong
my
with
life.
that?
One of.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. He's not the weirdest.
He's one of them.
We've seen some wild shit, dog.
He's one of them.
He's one of them.
As a guy, like as a man, as a human, you should not see something challenging or difficult and then be like, fuck this. Because this is a fuck this response. Because most niggas get in that position and they're like, damn, okay, how can I improve myself? Obviously, I'm not what women are looking for.
Because he's
and I want to
ugly.
be desirable. So what should I do? And instead of asking good questions and following up, nigga want to do no hard work.
If you're going to be this ugly, you have to have a lot of money. That's when some women will deal with you, which is sad. You know, I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's the way of the world. It is what it is. He clearly looks like he's struggling in the financial department as well. That's what's giving. So, you ugly and broke. That's a problem when you are a man. Okay? Huge problems when you are a man. Being ugly and broke. You got to pick a struggle. Okay? Women will only deal with... If you fine and broke, some women will still fuck with you. But ugly and broke, no, nobody is going to want to fuck with you. And just also on the flip side, it's like that with women. You could definitely be broke, okay? Because lots of women, attractive women are broke. And men will, take them gladly because they like how they look. Again, this is the way of the world. Women attract with their looks. Men usually attract with their money or their looks. He hasn't either. So there's your answer, but
it's not crazy.
That is crazy.
That's a severe lack of like accountability.
So
if only there was a podcast.
If only there was a podcast that held men responsible, bro. If there was only a podcast that really taught men responsibility and accountability.
Someone like him could be saved.
Someone like him could be saved, man.
He don't want to be saved. Don't say
that was great. But saving you guys is better.
He don't want to be saved.
Now, in all seriousness, I on one end, yes, there is this epidemic of lonely, desperate men, right? And unfortunately, these men, on one end, are being taken advantage by self-help red pill podcasts.
All types of people.
And then also on the flip side, you take advantage of by some women that were doing OnlyFans, da-da-da. These are the men that unfortunately are by the wayside, and unfortunately can't manifest into this. So part of me feels sad for him because I do think something has to be mentally wrong.
I don't, because but sure, something is mentally wrong with him. But I'm sorry, my sympathy and empathy goes out the window when you talk about they deserve to be raped because they don't want to fuck with your busted ass. No, I don't feel sorry for you no more.
Women deserve to be da-da-da-da. Well, I'm going to go out my way to catfish women.
Nigga thinks he's old pussy? What the fuck?
Yeah, he literally thinks
not old shit, nigga. Go get it. What the fuck?
That's what
he's so you get it as a sentence.
So eventually everybody got his information. They start doxing him. He got off TikTok. They got off Facebook as well and on IG. So they got him off the platform completely. But see, this right here is where it goes back to what is the solution? Because I do believe men like this need help. And I remember one time you had said, it'd be fascinating to kind of get into the mind of some of these people and stuff like that. And I really didn't know what you meant by that at the time. But now seeing this, just getting him off the internet does not. It helps people who are on the internet to provide safe spaces, but then it does nothing more but allow him to just go out in the world and really
do the same thing.
Just do with the thing he's talking about. So this is like actually very concerning. So yeah, again, made these TikToks, made a backup TikTok to put on there, then made an IG as well, start putting his stuff on there, and now he's off the internet, which is a good thing because I do think he needs to be addressed appropriately. But if he goes out in the real world with this type of mentality, like he's a sick individual just walking around now. Now the other thing that really caught my eye is his mother. So his mother made a TikTok.
So let me say
his mama.
I am his mother.
You failed.
And I've tried for years to tell him and encourage him to get therapy and help. I've told him multiple times that you have mommy issues. Me, I'm your mama. So you have issues with me. And you need to go to therapy and get those things worked out. Because if you respect me and if you love me and don't have issues with me, then you wouldn't be attacking women for no reason at all. The only time for me, my personal belief, when a person...
Girl, go to hell. First off, I blame you. This is why I blame you. Even you getting on TikTok to blast him and talk shit about your own son for likes and clicks and attention says a fucking lot. Why are you getting on TikTok? Talk to your weirdo ass son. And for you to be like, oh, you need therapy. So you got a problem with me? You got issues? You got mommy issues? So go to therapy and figure it out. How about y'all go to therapy together? I didn't hear that being said. How about y'all both go to therapy? That should be the fucking solution. Get the fuck off TikTok talking shit about your son. This is lame and weird. Now I see why he's the weirdo he is. Y'all look alike, by the way. So I believe you are his mom.
Such as him, attacks women for no reason is because they have issues with their mother. Cool. But here's the thing. No one deserves that. No one deserves to be talked to any kind of way. No one deserves to be mistreated, threatened, feel unsafe, or anything like that because of his issues. His issues is his issues, and he needs to work on them. There is no excuse. Mental health is a very serious issue that we have going on, right? But he knows right from wrong.
So she goes on to explain and again says, I've been pushing him to get therapy for years. The problem is that he's like 19, 20, just turned an adult like 2 years ago. If you saw these signs, then that was your responsibility to give him help along the way. Albeit you may not have seen the signs as he was growing up, but as he got older, I'm pretty sure you could have seen those signs. You should have been able to push it, forward, et cetera, et cetera. It's very interesting to just see people like this walking around the earth, bro. Very interesting. And again, this is not a pity party for a man who says that women deserve to be da-da-da-da-da. And to the people out there, because there are men out there who believe these things. You are not owed anything in life. You're just not. You may work for it, you may earn it, but the belief that you just own it because you're a nice guy is ridiculous. Also, niggas who are nice guys don't have to tell you that they're nice guys. Like, that's just how that goes. If you are a genuine nice person, people will see that based off of your actions, not off of you telling them that. But believing that you deserve something based off of that is just ridiculous, bro. There's plenty of people who are nice people. Maybe you ugly, bro. Maybe you got a big forehead. Maybe you got no emotion.
Maybe all those things are true, but like maybe also all you are is nice. Maybe you fucking suck at holding combos, nigga. Maybe you're not that funny. Maybe like you're not like you don't make them feel safe, bro.
People can see through your bullshit. Maybe they see that you're actually not a nice person. Because a nice man would not be saying he wants women to get great. He wouldn't be saying that. So you're proving that you're not a nice man. So maybe when you are putting on this act that you are a nice guy, people can see through it and they're like, he's actually not. I've come across many men who pretend to be nice guys, and I can tell that they're putting on that. I could tell they're not genuine. It's like, no, you're not. You're not a nice guy. And like I said, if you have to say it, you're definitely not that. But yeah, it's very easily detectable, and they can tell that you're not a nice guy. Ugly.
You don't even know what it can be, bro. But like, just being nice doesn't qualify you for all the pussy on the planet. Unfortunately for you, dog. Also, a nice nigga doesn't have those thoughts. Let's be clear.
Yeah, fact. You can't be nice. You saying those things to women, bro.
And a nice person doesn't need incentives to do good. They do good because that's their default. Feel me? Like a selfish person needs to be motivated to do something good by like other pressures. Like, oh, what's other people gonna think? Maybe I should do a good thing. A nice guy doesn't do those things, bro.
That's good. You nice guy niggas who only do things nice to women because you think it's going to result in you getting some pussy. You're not really nice, bro. Yep. You're not really nice. You're just doing things you think there's a reward at the end. That's not being nice. Exactly. You're just being incentivized by something you think is going to happen. And so then when it doesn't happen,
you get mad.
Your true colors start to show. You need help, my boy. You need help. So then he's sending crazy DMs to people and stuff like that. And that kind of disgusting. Got pretty disgusting, bro.
He said, "I'll shoot your black ass," and
oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah. So he's a disturbing individual. He's very much so. I don't think we can even show this on, type shit.
Yo, this is not therapy, nigga. This is the mental war. He needs to tap into the mental war.
But I think, and I'm not justified, but I think what happens is, again, when you just grow up and that's what you believe, you get pushed even further and further and further and deeper into the abyss. This is what it just looks like.
But also, when you get presented with some very shitty news, which is nobody wants to fuck you. What you don't want is people to fuel that with anger. Because I was in that same position back when I was 330 pounds. Yeah, bro. That's why I was fucking colossal, guys. And it was like, I could scroll for days on TikTok and it was not going to be not one human being that was going to swipe on me. And then when it was a bot. You feel me? It was a tough scene to be in. I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. And I know like...
And you was broke.
No, I haven't.
No, this was before you...
This is when I dropped out of uni.
Oh, wow.
Because when I was in uni, bro...
Oh, that is right. You really
can't miss a uni.
But no, when you was in uni, you weren't 300.
Yeah, I got to 300 after I dropped out 330. And then I remember one night I logged on to Tinder. And I don't know, like, I was just scrolling on that bitch. I'm like, damn. Tell me how I woke up. First of all, I was like, damn, I think I'm going to sleep, wake up shit. I mean, I'll probably do like 2 matches or something like that.
No.
Nigga, I got no.
Woke up on no matches? No way.
Probably like, nah, it's probably an ad, nigga. I downloaded the page.
Still got no matches.
Nigga, same shit.
I'm like, my profile isn't tough enough, nigga. I'm working on my prompts and shit like that.
Nigga, go take some extra pictures, like,
yeah,
my angle now.
Yeah, I don't really take good flicks, nigga. Nobody's seen this angle of me.
It ain't really seen the true me type shit.
Yeah. So I've been through that, and I know, like, if I started watching some podcasts that just made that disappointment fuel with anger, I probably would have went down that route, dog. But instead, I just decided to work on me. And it was a long-ass journey, bro. I lost a lot of weight. Not because of that. Well, that's part of it. But also because of a lot of other reasons. I couldn't run, for example. I was just tired and sluggish doing everything. Like, getting off the couch was dumb hard. But then, like, slowly working yourself. And you're never done. But you don't have to be, though. Like, I'm in no rush, bro. And honestly, dog, like, the one thing you learn when you have options of anything in life is that, like, having too many options, people complain about that too. To let you know. Ask a very nice complaining about all the niggas trying to fuck. Ask a very rich nigga, bro. They're gonna be complaining about all these niggas that just want money from them. So it don't really matter.
And all the bitches that want to fuck.
Sometimes. There's some rich niggas that's not flooding in pussy though.
Yeah, that's the conversation we have here at the APL. So.
No, we don't.
I was just gonna say that because Lo was looking off into the distance. He was having certain thoughts. So I was going to guess what thoughts he was having, and they weren't nice. So I'm not gonna say it.
No, we don't.
Yeah, this is the combo.
What I'm trying to make is just like it's an incentive to improve yourself a little bit, bro. Yeah. Like, what the hell, man? You mean to tell me not one woman is interested in you? You know what it is? I think people want to feel desired really bad. And the reality is that you don't really want to be desired by everybody, bro.
Right. Not everybody gonna fuck with you. I'll link their video below. Y'all can check it out if you want to see the whole thing. Because I'm sure they're going to give some great advice, okay? Because they were already on the right path. Because I definitely agree with what they're saying. But yes, like A just said, there are going to be people who don't find you attractive, and that is okay. Everybody is not for everybody. People have different preferences, and sometimes you don't fall within their preference. So what? There are people who don't find me attractive. That is fine. I'm not for them. There are other people who do find me attractive. Cool. I end up linking with them. That's what you have to do. You can't get mad because some people don't like you. Like, so, okay, they don't fuck with you. Like, nobody has to fuck with you. And to have that fucking entitlement is so weird, especially when these incels have, you know, this ideology that, oh, women are so entitled and they don't take accountability for nothing. They want everything handed to them, as they say shit like this and get mad when they don't get no pussy. So you're also entitled. So you calling out things that you really see within yourself. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you've been watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.